The global economic and public health crises caused by the coronavirus pandemic will only increase worldwide unrest, U.S. intelligence officials warned lawmakers Wednesday.
We face a broad array of long-standing and emerging threats whose intersection is raising the potential for cascading crises. Our increasingly interconnected and mobile world offers enormous opportunities, but at the same time it multiplies our challenges.
The United States faces threats from Russia, North Korea, and Iran, according to an annual assessment released this week by 18 U.S. intelligence agencies.
The threat assessment goes into wide detail on a variety of challenges that we face. But I have some issues in particular I'd like to address. Cybersecurity, election security, the rise in domestic violent extremism, and obviously the rise of China, and particularly the Chinese Communist Party.
China's vaccine diplomacy just the latest example of direct competition with the U.S. when it comes to global influence.
China increasingly is a near-peer competitor, challenging the United States in multiple areas while pushing to revise global norms in ways that favor the authoritarian Chinese system.
And in the wake of the massive SolarWinds cyber attack blamed on Russian hackers, U.S. lawmakers said cybersecurity must be taken more seriously.
SolarWinds hack illustrates how easily U.S. infrastructure can be compromised. It's not hard to imagine how much destruction could be levied if our adversaries were determined to conduct such an attack beyond espionage on things like the power grid or our water supply.
Election security also a major tension point with Russia following last year's U.S. presidential election.
Russia undertook a sophisticated disinformation campaign in 2020 to undercut our current president and to bolster the candidacy of the former one. We need to make clear that those who perpetrated this hostile interference will again pay a price.
This week's briefing for lawmakers marks the first time in 2 years that U.S. intelligence agencies have publicly outlined worldwide threats. The practice was suspended during the last year of the Trump administration. Catherine Gibson, VOA News, Washington.